What is normal on the internet but weird in real life? Having social interaction. I think I might have written more words on Reddit than I have ever spoken in real life throughout my entire life. Sending threats to people because you disagree with their opinion. All right. That made me laugh. You win. Joke's on you. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Punk. I have a suicide bombing vest. So you're both wrong. Having a long conversation, sometimes intimate, with someone you haven't met before on social networking site. But when you suddenly come across each other in person, you could not even say a single word and it's awkward to say hi. Commenting on a stranger's photos. Nice frog. Making jokes about how much you actually want to die. You've never worked in a place with graveyard humor, have you? Or a secondary school in the past 10 years. Sounds like the emo chick from my chess club who obsessed with System of a Down and thinks she's absolute garbage at chess even though she's 2150 LO. The absolute extreme opinions that are shared and upvoted in a lot of threads like IATA or relationship advice. So many of those responses or suggestions being said in real life would be ridiculed and would seem extreme. Asking strangers about their sex life. Or being forthcoming with the details. For example, I just mentioned in another thread how my first girlfriend accidentally ST on my BS when she was writing me. Can't imagine that going down well as an icebreaker at a party. You're at the wrong parties, man. Or the right ones. Showing your naked body to strangers. Checked your posts. You don't walk the walk. Count your blessings. PN. Opening up way too much. Teabagging someone you just knifed dead. Is it? I do it a lot. Memes. Seeing newspapers trying to post a meme on their front page is kinda cringe. One of the local takeaways in my area will do a similar thing. They have a corkboard near the cash register where they've posted a bunch of memes they found online. Trouble is, all of them are from like 2008 to 2013. Ah yes. A 2009 Insanity Wolf. A very fine vintage. ST and takeaway. Served hot and fresh. Having friends. On the internet it's normal to send emails, but I've never done that in real life. Getting positive karma for talking CP. You've activated my trap card. MWWWHHHAHAHAHA. Reading the bio of someone. Accidental caps lock. Oh no. A moose bit my sister once. How did you get that font? I've never called on a random Indian guy to show me how to fix my iPad. There is a Twitch streamer named Kit Boga whose whole thing is SG with those guys and trying to waste as much of their time as possible. He often digitally alters his voice to make himself sound like an old lady so that the scammers are more likely to think he is an easy mark. I thought Op was talking about those Indian YouTubers that have guides for obscure tech problems. The online comments from people bashing stuff they deem cringy and not okay wouldn't last very long outside. Most of the comments on Reddit. This is a comment under a comment. This is a comment under a comment under a comment. This is a comment under a comment under a comment under a comment. Every dad joke ever. You care to share one? What day do potatoes hate the most? Friday. What's a potato? Everything. Wishing people get COVID-19 because you disagreed with them. I've had that twice in the last month. And one other lunatic wished that my diabetic dad got it. Nobody trolls or flames. Well, aside from the vast minority at least. In real life, because real life consequences suck. Online consequences are essentially all. Even then, the majority of people online are actually completely civil and friendly. Most minor conflicts are tone issues due to written language not having the richness of in-person communication. And there's also the issue where far more people online will see your post and have the means to respond to it than in real life. Using a small arrow to select things. Watching people for hours. A. So what do you do in your free time? Quote. B. I stalk people. A. Oh. Okay. I like to swim. B. I know. Hey. It's you. The guy from all the rim job Steve posts. Username checks out. You can instantly like or dislike someone, something with one button. I liked this comment. I disliked my life. That'd be so FG convenient though. A real-life karma score would be such a time saver when dating or just interacting with people. People talking, ranting alone in public. Talking with total strangers. Never to interact with them again. Goodbye. WTF. How did you do that with your profile picture? It just let me choose a GIF. Shooting someone with a rocket launcher. Chains of the word. Nice. Watching random people FK and jacking off while watching. You've clearly never been to Berlin. Or the park near my home. Or the park in Berlin. Sexualizing anything and everything. Trying to land a joke with every comment. Lurking in the background watching other people. The real lurkers didn't post this. Most job interviews don't actually take place on a fake leather couch. Getting shown APS in the middle of a conversation. By the way guys, just because it seems to be a normal thing to do online doesn't make it right. Don't do it. Ask yourself, would you do it in a pub? In a London bar? Somewhere on Fulham High Street? I came out the bathroom and a man flashed me. It was not impressive. Lived in Putney for over 10 years. I could believe that. A big group of people getting into a loud argument that will result in nothing where nobody listens to anybody else and randomly the entire group screams at one person until they leave. Exactly when bullying someone in school or an ego fest in the hood. Listening into conversations. i.e., reading through subreddits. Occasionally appreciating comments you like. And promptly leaving without warning when you get bored. I do that IRL as well. And toss a coin at them for the great comment. Toss a coin to your Redditor. O Valley of REPOOOSTS. Asking a question and having hundreds or thousands of strangers answer it within a few hours. This post in a nutshell. Being so rude. There's a human being on the other end of that conversation. Also you're a human being, so have some decency. The way you treat others speaks volumes about you. Being super nitpicky. They'll take a small detail in a conversation and focus on that while missing the point. The annoying pun chains that are completely irrelevant to the topic. Especially if it's about something tragic. Imagine if someone did that in real life. You didn't capitalize the first letter in all of your initial sentences for each point. Missed a period at the end of your last sentence in point 2. 2. Being named XX Coochie Smasher XX. That's middle name. Lol. Saying that in public is just weird. There are people who do say lol IRL though. Verbally abusing someone because they are better than you at something. If someone is better than me at something in real life, I shut the HL up. Or say well done. Or ask for tips. You know. Like a human. Nah, I'm too awkward. I just try to teach myself even if it doesn't work as good, and also talking is hard in person. I get that. It can suck. The first thing you ask a stranger being age, SX, and location. You do that IRL and the person might become defensive or creeped out. To be fair, you would have a pretty fair estimation of all three IRL without asking. Clicking things. What can you click in real life? Light switch. Pens. Elevator buttons. Detonator button. Once. Remote control buttons. Seat belt. Once. Not if you're doing it far from the detonation site like a sane person. Follow people. Wait, that's not normal IRL? Have I been doing something wrong? As long as you wear a hat, they'll never recognize you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos.